Captain, enemy humanoid mobile weapons have made landfall near Beijing. Where's the Hagane? What the hell is their personal trooper squadron doing? Well, sir, they seem to be dealing with a hostile defector. What? Sir, enemy battleships have begun bombarding the city. Wait, I know that area. That's where my mother and father... Oh my god, Cynthia. Wait, Lee's Chinese? I mean, well, the name kind of gives it away, right? But... Cynthia! What's wrong with me? Still getting shook up over the same dream. What is it? Captain, please come to the bridge. There's a call for you from Major General Kenneth at Langley Base. I'll be right there. The top brass have made their decision regarding the most recent PT prototype theft. Sir? Punishment for the next-gen training squad will be deferred. They'll henceforth be assigned to the Shirogane and tasked with pursuing the DC remnants. Deferred, sir? Don't you think that's a little light, considering the damage they've done? Do you have an issue with the decision? No, sir. I believe firmly in respecting the chain of command. If that's what the higher-ups have decided, I'll abide by it. But this matter has called the aggressor's competence into question. As commanding officer, I consider removing sources of uncertainty to be consistent with the values of the mission at hand. Always a smooth talker, aren't you? Fine. I'll let you in on the real skinny here. Laker, commander of the Far East Theater, claimed full responsibility for the hijacking. I get it. They've decided to share the blame. It's an arrangement that takes advantage of Kenneth's personality, but not for much longer. The Hagen is out scouting around Adonius Island. You might have to work with them, depending on how things play out. Whatever you do, don't let yourself be outdone by Laker's protege, Daitetsu Minase. Absolutely not. That is all. So, the girl who stole the Wild Falcon was a school alumnus? Yes, sir. She was Ciola Schweizer, I'm sure of it. Finding out the person you've been looking for is with the DC remnants. That's a hell of a thing. As you know, Major, the school's founder was Dr. Adler Koch, Vice Commander of the DC. I was fully aware that this might mean my old friends would be tied to the DC, yet I still let the Falcon go. The school members are like family to you, right? Yes, sir. Completely understandable, then. That said, we don't get to make exceptions for family. War doesn't let you pick and choose who you fight. Fucking Rai of all people. One wrong move and you could die out there next time. I know that, sir. Good. Rai, let's keep this between the three of us for the time being. I want to avoid casting any unnecessary doubt on Latoon. Yes, sir. Sorry about this. Hey, no worries. Although now that I think about it, is it possible the other school alumni have joined the DC remnants? Yes, sir. Ciola has a partner, Arado Balanga. And then there's our big sister, Oka Nagisa. Your big sister? Oka was the very first member of the school. She was like a big sister to us. What will you do if any of them show up on the front lines? If they're hostile, then I'll fight them. Come on, be honest. They all underwent enhancements and mental manipulation just like I did when I was at the school. It's possible they're being made to fight as guinea pigs to gather data. I'd like to free them all from the school's curse if at all possible. Just like Jada and Garnet saved me back when I lost my way. Yeah, I had a feeling. But it's not going to be easy. In fact, it's going to be next to impossible. I understand that, sir. Well, if you're that determined, that's good enough for me. Major? Just remember, the mission takes top priority. You might have to make a hard choice if things go south. I understand that too, sir. Are we under attack? Oh boy. Oh, the music got, like, really good. Anyway, give me a status report. We confirmed multiple readings of probable DC remnants at point M2369. They're headed our way. I suppose stealing the latest model wasn't enough for them. All hands, level 1 battle stations. Shirogane, advance and intercept the enemy. Episode 10. Unforgettable Memories. Hopefully this isn't like a super long mission. Looks like they're trying to divert our attention now. Where from do you draw that conclusion? Last time they used some special ECM to infiltrate all the way up to the Wild Falcon test site. special ECM. But they're not even bothering to hide themselves this time. That's right. As such, we will swiftly destroy the enemy squadron before determining the heading of their command submarine. Enemy units have entered the area. I thought they were all underwater. Look at all of them. We've blown up a ton of their units, but they still have that many left? This is no ragtag guerrilla group. They've got some serious backing behind them. Agreed. Have the ship hold position here. All PTs move out. Jeez. Alright, well, we've got everyone, right? Let's move the vine up here, though. Like so. Yeah. Alright, this shouldn't be too hard. Are Ciola and Arado among them? Probably not. But you can transform. Alright, let's start getting Latoon accustomed to being probably one of our best pilots. So that hopefully will not be too hard. You can move here. Oh, you can actually attack. Chance to hit is garbage. Let's have you use Bullseye anyway. It might one-shot. Perhaps. Maybe. Let's see. No, but she got close. Okay. And then the mass production Huckabine with an eye in it. You should be fine. And you can't move, right? Yeah. You're just here for, like, moral support. Who hasn't moved? You and you. And then you're the last remaining unit. Okay. Bunch of little ships, but this turn is when we just start killing everyone, get our will all the way up, and then we start doing really well, hopefully. Alright, don't miss it, eye. Come on. It's a 58% chance. That's garbage. The Vice Ritter, I was like, you're definitely not missing. But you definitely got fucking hit. That is insane. My god. But you know what? That's fine. Because... Where are you? Latoon. Latoon's got... No, wait, you don't. You have them like this. Yeah, there we go. Now you can repair. The Vildoptia can repair. That's so stupid. Alright, we already used focus. Let's have you use the B launcher and then get moving. Because, yeah, we'll be able to easily clean up a lot of them. You can try to move up. Let's have you use... Wall, and maybe Bullseye as well. Now let's move you up here and start having you just tank everything. You can take maybe this guy out, hopefully. Nope. So how much do you need? We'll just start using... Oh, you can just use it now. But this requires none as well, just no movement. Yeah. This is what requires 120. Okay, we're almost there. Alright, now you can focus and then maybe Bullseye as well, depending on... 88, it should still be fine. And you know what? You've got, you have a, hit and run skill, so you're fine. Let's move you over here, like so. Bullet should be fine as well. He's not moving anywhere. And the Alt Tyson can actually excel and focus. And you can get moving literally anywhere. But let's have you take out this guy. Yeah, let's have you use a stake on this thing. Okay. So, it's about to be turn 3. This is probably when the enemy's actually going to start moving. Or we're going to get, like, the change in the stage or something. When things actually happen. But yeah, here's the enemies actually moving. You can maybe evade. There we go. Get predicted. Okay, she's got counters. I forgot about that. Have we seen these dudes attack? The sea lions? I don't think we have. So let's show this off real quick. I don't think we've seen a sea lion before.
て今度はこっちの番ね。B モードの B はブリット君の略なの。信じられないよね。お釣りは取っといて。いっけー。 ATX チームに一矢報いるまでは。
So they're literally just aquatic lions. I know that sounds stupid, but it's like that's all they are. I don't think we've seen these guys attack much. I think we just got like one fight before. So let's show it off as well. These dudes look like they're just core fighters. Or at least that's what they look like, which is really cool. With the color scheme, at least they look like core fighters. Come on. They're like just out of range every single fucking time. It's so annoying. Okay. This should take it out then. Yeah, get obliteratomized. The Vice Griffith should dodge this. There we go. And then that's not enough. Yeah. Okay. So it's turn 3. Let's start getting some kills. Platoon can start by focusing. If we move you, say, here. Actually, that's not going to be good. Because it's a beam attack, right? Like, this counts as... Yeah, it's a beam weapon. Why we persist? I must be forgetting to do that. Let's move you up. You can try to chakram this guy. 37% chance to hit. You know what? You're not going to get another, like, fight this map. So might as well. This should take it out. There we go. Just very quick. Get Bullet some experience. Kai can't excel, but we'll just have you dash. You could almost jet magnum him. Can you... Well, we could just have you use Valor. I mean, we'll move you here and we'll have you use the machine gun, because why not? It's something. It might not do enough, but we'll see. Oh, never mind. This dude was at 1,000. I didn't fucking look. It's way overkill. It would have been 1,500 otherwise. You can tell I'm a little tired. It's fine. Let's go for this dude that's up here. You can take him out, definitely. Oh, well. I didn't mean to show off Platoon, but you know what? It's fine. Platoon is still probably, like, one of our best pilots overall. She gets focus, she gets flash. That's all we really need. Once she gets, like, SP regen, she's gonna be unstoppable. She can just flash every single turn. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, let's have you focus. Let's move you maybe here. And let's rubber stake these guys. Maybe this dude. And they can't counter, like, at point blank? Okay. That's interesting. Let's have you B-mode this guy, or do we go for... Because let's see. You're almost dead. And you will die next turn. So let's have Excellent B-mode this dude, like so. One shot. Get obliteratomized. You can move up here. Actually, you can move here. And wait. We can have Arai use Bullseye. You can Photon Launcher this guy. Or Photon Rifle, sorry. This dude. If need be, you can move up here. And we can have the Angle go for Illusion Arrow on this guy. And take him out. Okay, there's one left. Who's going to be taken out probably next turn. Especially if he goes after the Alt-Tyson. Never mind, he's going after the Weissritter. This might one-shot him. It did not. That's fine. speaking of, did we get an SP? Fulfill the conditions within 4 turns. Okay, yeah. So just take this dude out. So who wants the experience? Let's see. Kyosuke's level 8. You're 8. We're level 2, and she's 9. 9. And I is level 10. Well, it's 8. Okay, we'll give it to you. We'll have you... Actually, you should probably just be able to take him out from here. Like, this should be more than enough. There we go. Alright, phase 2 of whatever the mission is. Flying objects inbound at high speed. 11 o'clock. 180 seconds to contact. Their command vessel must be close by. Eliminate the hostiles immediately and find it. What the? Sir, we've got objects surfacing from the water. Holy. Look at you surrounded. They're hostile. Control yourself, take evasive action, and return fire with our AA guns. How'd the enemy sneak up on us like that? This is like what happened with the Wildfalcon. Huh? What? If they've got that kind of performance, it must be ASRS. All units, go provide the Shield Gun some backup. Roger. Okay, you can finally attack? Yes, you can. Let's have you use wall, and you can hope for the best. Let's have Bullet try to... Actually, if we can take a dude out, we can G-Impact Cannon, which would be pretty great. Excellent, can focus here. And actually, let's move you here. Kai can try his best. And just wait. You've got Excel. Let's move you here. And you can wait. You can Photon Rifle one of them, but you can also do this. You can go ahead and use... Actually, you don't need Bullseye. Never mind. I was like, we can have you... Nah, we'll do it. Because these dudes probably can't counter at close range. So if they can't, we'll just get, like, right on... Like, underneath them, right? Or right in front of them. And take them out that way. God, that thing is so cool. Alright, let's hope he misses. Of course, Bullet took the hit. Every fucking time, dude. Alright, no, you're fine. You. Yeah, they're all 2 to 6. So you just get right on up, like, in front of them, and they are, like, screwed. Let's do this on you, and hope for the best. Vildroptia can go ahead and take it out, though. Easy experience. No need to even focus. Like, she is just, like, good to go as is. Let's have you use wall, though, just in case. Now let's do this. Doesn't really matter who. Oh yeah, we've got After Image too. We don't even need it. I almost forgot. Okay, well, let's hope for the best this turn. Let's see what happens. Okay, why not? Let's show it off.
DC の栄光を再びこの手に。
まだ落とせないでございますわよ。いや、まだ落ちんぞ。今度はこちらの番でございますです。
Oh wait, we haven't seen this attack. Holy shit.
リミット解除。コード入力。いけ！ファントムフェニックス。
Fuck. That was almost a one-shot, but it was also a crit. That attack was so cool. How much does that cost? 50 energy. Holy shit. Alright, we'll beat his ass. Get after imaged, and then one-shot. Just real quick. You're definitely not hitting Latoon. Because the Vildoptia is just that fucking good. We can G-Impact Cannon. So that's probably gonna one-shot. Nope. That's right, we don't have SRW OG1 late game bullet, where he was one-shotting due to that. Okay, we'll be fine though. Okay. So 6 of them left? Yeah. Let's have you wall again. And Impact Cannon someone. Maybe this dude. They don't need the experience, or, you know, like Lee doesn't really fucking need him. We don't care about Lee. But, you know, actually, we can have you go here. Now, you could Jet Magnum, and that should be more than enough. And they can't counter. Good stuff. Oh. Main rockets 2 and 3 are hit. Evasion dropping. Use auxiliary engines 3 and 4 to maintain balance. Roger. I see the crew is in dire need of more training. Captain, we're picking up something huge rising from the water at 3 o'clock. Is it the enemy command ship? No, sir. It's got a green IFF. It's a Space Noah-class ship, codenamed Steel 2. What? Surfacing completed. Relative distance confirmed. 4 impact cannons 1 through 4 are locked and ready. Alright, fire. All targets destroyed. Wow, Hagane to the rescue. The battle's different from what's in my data, though. Of all the ships to be saved by, there's Lieutenant Colonel Daitetsu Minase, Captain of the Hagane. We're ready to offer support. Roger. Steel 2 to all units. Enemy reinforcements are entering the area. Those are the guys the Shirogane noticed. Let's wipe them out. Roger. Wait, the enemy units just turned around. What? Wait, what the heck? They ran? Ada, link up with the recon satellites and determine their heading. Roger. Assault 2, Assault 4, pursue the targets. The Shirogane will follow. Wait, your ship's propulsion system is damaged. You should stand down for now. If I must say so, sir, you're in fine shape to pursue. Pursuing too far in our current situation is unacceptably dangerous. We can't afford risking further damage to the Shirogane. Roger. We'll be returning to Hickam Base in Hawaii then. Alright, that was a super quick mission. But it's probably going to be like 30 minutes of dialogue about how this guy hates it that the Hagane just showed up out of nowhere. There it is. The Shirogane is being temporarily taken off the DC pursuit mission? Yes, that was the order from Command HQ. Major General Kenneth Garrett has consented to it too. Why? The Shirogane is essential to the second Stutter project, part of Project Aegis. Right now, we've got Space Noah 4 through 6 being built on the moon. And the Shirogane has a vital role as the flagship of the Earth evacuation fleet being formed in the event of worst-case scenario. An Earth evacuation fleet? So they're keeping the Shirogane safe for a rainy day? Not exactly. The crew needs real combat experience for their own training. But from the top brass' standpoint, they don't want to lose the Shirogane a third time. So they put repairing it as a top priority. That is why they're removing it from the war front temporarily. That's hardly different from the rainy day logic. While the Shirogane is under repair, the Hagane will take on the mission to pursue the DC remnants. I'll also be taking the ATX team and the aggressors. That is all. Lieutenant Colonel Lee, that is all, Lieutenant Colonel Lee Lingen. Right. I fought all this time to defeat the aliens, to put my father, my mother, and Cynthia's last regrets to rest. And then they pull me, off the front for their cowardly Earth evacuation fleet? Don't make me laugh. So now they're trying to humanize Lee after he was a cunt the whole time. I can't lose my battlefield. Not like this. I'm not captaining the Shirogane just to evacuate our incompetent leadership. I have to do something. Well, if it isn't Mr. Perfect, or would you prefer to be called Lee Lingen? Tetsuya Onodera. It's been a while. I don't think I've seen you since graduation day at the academy. Is that any way to address a superior officer? I'm a lieutenant colonel. You're a captain, 2 ranks below me. Even if we were classmates once, we have appearances to consider around our men. I'll have to ask you to stop acting friendly with me. Yeesh. You always were a real stick in the mud. What did you just say? I beg your pardon, Lieutenant Colonel, sir. Now, what do you want? I heard you were hospitalized after the L5 campaign, sir. I was worried about you. I would like to hear why, if you find that acceptable, sir. You're asking me? I see your situational awareness and information gathering capabilities are as lacking as ever. That's why you're always second. Always have been, always will be. What's that supposed to mean? I was hospitalized in Beijing. Beijing? Wait, you don't mean... I do. The very fight where the Irrigators first deployed their humanoid mobile weapons to the front lines, and where Major Ingram Pliskin defected from the Hagane. Your group's poor awareness cost both my squadron and my hometown dearly. I'm sorry, Lee. I don't need an apology from you, and I don't want one. People like you can't possibly protect the Earth Sphere. That's all I have to say. God, Lee. Preposterous. The bridge might be the same, but being back on the Hagane sure feels like coming home. Definitely. Glad to see you guys haven't changed much. Should be a lot more fun with you back on the ship. Hiya, Eita. Made any progress with Oini? She means Oin, but reading that word is so weird. What are you talking about? God, why is everybody like this? She's way off in the far reaches of space, so you've got to put a little enthusiasm into it, you know? Like Tasku. Seriously, Lieutenant, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, dang, Eita. I never knew you felt that way about her. That's because I don't. I see some things never change, Lieutenant Excellent Browning. Same to you, Captain. I'll be looking forward to drinking more from your stash. Come by the captain's quarters later. I've got some fine sake ready for you to enjoy. Wow, sweet deal. By the way, Captain, why does the Hagane have the same bow as the Shirogane? The Tronium Buster Cannon module is currently being overhauled. As a result, it's currently fitted with the catapult module made for the Space Noah 4. Oh, that explains it. So basically, it's the Shirogane right now. Speaking of the Shirogane and Hagane, I hear they're mass-producing Space Noahs now? Yeah, they're building 3 of them on the moon. Oh. Hello, everyone. Long time no see, EXO. How you doing? I'm good. Something the matter? Oh, nothing, sir. So, I hear you were in the same graduating class as Captain Lee? Yeah, I was. He was the reason I only graduated magna cum laude. So you're like rivals for life? Oh gosh, did I touch a nerve? XO, we have the enemy's anticipated trajectory. They appear to be bound for the Far East. The Far East, sir? We've got our orders from the higher-ups. We're to set out immediately. Aye, aye, Captain. Jeez, we can never get a break around here. So this is the Space Noah 2, the Hagane, that made contact even faster than expected. If things keep proceeding the way they are, the ship will join up with the Hideo Custom again. Interested in the Hagane? Lieutenant Raidisa F. Bunstein. You can call me Rai. Lieutenant Rai, then. Do you have some bisnification with me? I was hoping to ask you more about the ECM that the DC remnants are using. He means the ASRS. Why would you inquire me about that? Because you seemed like you knew a little bit about it. He noted my remark in battle. That was sloppy of me. I'm afraid this is the first time I've witnessed fight it personally. Is that right? Are you sure it's not some new tech cooked up by your parent company, Sudoge Industries? Look at her face. She's so fucking smug. Such matterings are beyond my knowledge. Guess I won't be baiting her out that easily. The way she talks is bothering me though. They could also search the whole angle and still come up blank on ASRS info. I should be grateful that it's been broken ever since my first engagement. I'm still not getting any new instructions though. What's going on? And back to Hawaii. Because of course we gotta bounce back between all like the little factions. Major, we finished refueling and resupplying. Excellent work, I must say. I'm impressed with the support we've been getting. Fresh supplies reached us before Rose even made her request. Agreed. They must have a lot of faith in us, huh? No. I fancy this is to keep us away from the Earth Cradle. That is far from... I jest, Dr. Cheto. Now then, shall we meet our companions as representative? Echidna? She seems familiar. She has a tattoo, kind of like Lamia. How do you do? My name is Echidna Isaki. My. Wow, what a hot bod. That's one act I sure can't follow. Is there something about me that bothers you? Oh, hardly. I simply wasn't expecting such a lovely lady as our visitor. I've come from the Earth Cradle with ammunition, fuel, food, living necessities, and armored modules. I also have a new model, Type 30. Ah, I see. I've seen the documents for that one. It's called the Ranguts, and it's a mass production unit, if I'm not mistaken. I'm genuinely astounded that they managed to build such a thing at the Earth Cradle in secret. It works. Does it matter where it came from? Quite right, quite right. You may take the Falcon back with you in return. My subordinates will handle that. Very well. And what will you be doing? I'm on special assignments, so I'll be boarding your ship for a while. Oh, we're bound for the Far East at the moment. I trust you don't mind? Not at all. Very well. Yuki, if you wouldn't mind showing her around the ship? Yes, sir. You have my thanks. What's up, you? Who is this woman? She's like some kind of puppet. A CG image of a red gespenst. Interesting. Will she be showing up again? Will we be seeing Katina again? Let's find out. In the meantime, how much money? We've got a little bit. Any actual new parts? Just a cartridge, right, or something? Oh, we got a servo motor, actually. We should be giving that to you. You definitely need this. What else do we have? Yeah, we got a cartridge. Let's see. We can ditch this and put this back on, though. And we can give... I don't know, dude. Maybe you a repair kit? Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and train our... or upgrade our units real quick. So, looking at... not the Hagane, but, we could max out the energy for you. Or, we could focus on improving the avoidability of everyone else instead, maybe. You could use a quick armor boost, like one should be fine. Let's go ahead and pump the avoidability of the, or the mobility, I mean, of the Altizen, and then maybe the Vice Versa, like so. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's save again. We're running super low on, like, money. I should technically be using all the gain skills and all that shit that they give you, but I just haven't been using them. So that's more on me. Anyway, chapter, what, 11? Yeah. Major, we'll be approaching the Izu Waters operational zone in approximately 11 hours. Quite fast, wouldn't you say? All thanks to having the currents on our side. What of the Hagane? They're bound for the Izu region, just like our own fleet. Excellent. They're keeping up splendidly. Major, adjustments to the Hankaises are complete. And who will be piloting them? Lieutenant Yuki is currently selecting pilots. As he should be. I also have a favor to ask of you, Major. And what would that be? I have orders from the Earth Cradle to gather information on Izu Base. Oh, I haven't heard anything about this. These orders were for me personally. Very well. What would you like us to do? Probably deploy her. You keep screwing it up. You're supposed to pull back for a second there. Would you stop nagging? You're distracting me. Look, you've got incoming from the right. Evade and get some distance. No way, I'm going in. That'll never work. I'm hit. That's enough, Arado. Out of the sim. Yes, sir. God, I can't believe your death counter is higher than the enemy's kill counter. Who cares? These simulations are nothing like the real thing. Are you kidding? The way you were handling your Hankuts was completely wrong, and the stats back me up. What can I say? I like close combat, okay? Sniping from a distance ain't my style. You wish that was the problem. You keep trying to wing it in close combat, and it's downright embarrassing. Don't you know? You gotta have sharp intuition if you want to be an ace pilot. That's what the great Zenga Zombold used to say. Really? Nah. Oh my god, do you even care about avenging Commander Beyond? Oh god, I love her so much. Ciola is such a cute character. Nah, I think it's pretty dumb. Wants to get jerked around for someone else's stupid grudge. It's not a grudge, it's conviction. Tomato, tomato. We've never even met the guy. Do you even know why we're going through this training? Sorry, do you even know why we've been going through this training? Sorry, going through training all this time? To restore the DC, right? Aguila yammered my ear off about that stuff. That's right. We're meant to restore the DC and fight the aliens. We can't trust the feds to defend the Earth sphere. Oh, I love her already. She hates feds. She's great. That's why Lat's working for him. Well, that's what she's doing Sorry, what was she doing fighting in a PT when she was supposed to never be a pilot when she was to never be able to pilot one again. She's being made to. They're using her. I don't know, man. Sounds to me like we're the ones being used here. Do you doubt Dr. Setmi and Dr. Cheto and Magnus Kenaz? Dr. Cheto's done right by us, and so he's okay, but Old Lady Aguila? And Magus? That's just a dumb computer. How can you say that? Dr. Aguila Setme is like a mother to us all, and Magus Kenaz is our teacher. It's never wrong. Never being wrong makes it less trustworthy in my book. I'll bet Lat noticed something was up too. Well, what do you plan on doing about Lat? She's being fooled by the Federation. I have to bring her back. Bring her back? Do you think that's what she really wants? Of course it is. They must be forcing her to fight against her will. It'll be 6 of one, half a dozen of the other if you bring her back with us. That's why we have to protect her and make it so that she doesn't have to fight. Okay, now you're starting to sound kinda creepy. What's creepy about it? I'm sure Lat wants to be with us. And we have to restore the DC. Jeez, he just brings it back to that. You know, the Feds would probably protect the Earth even if the DC disappeared, like they did in the L5 campaign. Now that's just nonsense. The campaign was won on the backs of the DC and the Tsurugi mass-producing the Lion series as an anti-alien weapon. The Hagane and Hideo Custom just swooped in at the last minute and took all the credit. You can't seriously be okay with that, can you? They literally defeated the aliens as head honcho. We won in the end. Isn't that what matters? Do I have to explain everything? The Hagane and Hideo Custom are just 2 ships. It's impossible for them to protect the entire Earth sphere. If we face worse in the future, then all of mankind will really go extinct. Okay, I get it. Enough with the lecturing. Gotta do something about this Lat situation, though. So, what's the plan, you? Without more training, Arado can't handle the Hankuts. We'll have 3 of them, and I'm considering assigning them to the 2 of us in Ciola. I think it's for the best. I wouldn't want to see that kid bite the big one. Does he remind you of your little brother? Maybe. Just remember, Arado and Ciola aren't the only ones here. We don't want any of our subordinates to die. Yeah, good point. You've got my permission to do as you see fit with the Hankuts. Take good care of them, That's a plan, sir. What's her next assignment? Our good friend Echidna has requested a little sightseeing. Would you mind giving her a lift to Izu? Izu? As in Izu Base, the headquarters of the Far East Theater? Correct. What do you want to do there? Intelligence gathering. Does she want to infiltrate the base by herself? Well, there you have it, Yuki. Be a proper escort for the lady. Understood. This will do nicely. The Hagane won't be able to resist bait this good. The rest depends on whether or not W17 picks up on her cue. Which she doesn't have, because she can't get her missions. And then in the Fujisawa region. Or can't get her orders, I mean. You better get going before we're late, Ryu. I know, geez, where's my bag? You packed it last night and left it in the foyer, remember? Oh yeah. Now look at you. Your collar's crooked. Who cares about that anyway? You should. You need to look sharp, or Valletta and Aya will give you an earful. Yeah. When do you think you'll be coming back this time? Beats me. Things have been getting pretty busy lately. Well, you're welcome to bring back the whole team home to visit if you ever get the chance. I'd like to do something nice for all the people that have been looking after my son. Sure thing. Okay, Ma. See you when I see you. Be careful out there, Ryu. Terra Federation Force Far East Theater, Izu Base. Oh boy. Now they're gonna encounter Echidna like out here. Sorry to call you back from your time off. I heard the prototype came in ahead of schedule. Not much you can do about that, right? I suppose so. How's your mother holding up? She's still visiting the hospital regularly, but she's doing better than she used to be. Have you been a good son? Are you kidding? She keeps treating me like I'm 12. It's nuts. Aw, that's sweet. It sounds a lot like what I picture a mother to be like. Oh yeah, Aya's mom was. Here's the schedule for today, Ryu. You're gonna sit through a lecture on the prototype, then take part in the mock battle. Got it. Who am I up against in the mock battle? It's not the commander, is it? What's that face supposed to mean? Look, I don't want to get settled with some special training regimen if I lose. Then you'll just have to win. Whatever, Aya. How many times have you won against the commander while I've been out? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? She wears gloves? I never noticed. losing streak, huh? I think we've both got some dark days ahead. Actually, I'll be spending my time at my father's lab starting tomorrow, so I'll be taking a break from training for a while. Oh boy, so it's just me and the commander. Great. Oh, stop whining. The commander's taking time out of her own busy schedule to look after us, you know? Yeah, I know. Man, stupid that I got to go off and join the aggressors. I'll bet he's kicking back on a beach in Hawaii with Major Kai and Latoon as we speak. Now that's just silly. Come on. Let's go pay the commander and Dr. Omiya a visit. Good morning, Dr. Omiya. Good morning. Hey, Rob, where's the blade? I want to see the real thing. Simmer down there, Ryusei. Well, Lieutenant, how long have you been here? Oh, let me guess, you came with the blade? Yeah, I was the chaperone from the moon. Or how are Ryoto, Ryo, Rada, and the others? They miss you guys, that's for sure. Yeah, we haven't seen each other since they set out. Alright, let's skip all the small talk and get to work. Oh, Valletta! Oh, she looks so cute. Her outfit is new. Before you do, I have something to tell you. What is it, ma'am? The Veiled Falcon was hijacked and stolen from Hickam Base in Hawaii 2 days ago. Excuse me? 2 days and no one told this guy? The Falcon? It's one of the prototypes Mao was working on, right? Like the blade? Yep. You said Hickam Base. Isn't that where Rai's group is stationed? Yeah, the aggressors were field testing the Falcon when a group of DC remnants stole it. You must be joking. How could that even happen with Major Kai, Latoon, and Rai? That jerk all there. I don't know the particulars, but I'm also getting word that the DC Remnant Squadron is bound for the Far East. Izu Base is an unlikely target, but I want you all to stay alert, okay? Roger. I wonder what will happen. Episode 11. Someone to Protect. Is it the Village Find? Oh my god. Initialization complete. Output rising to control value. All systems green. There we go. What's it like finally getting to sit in the R-Blade's pilot seat? God damn, I can't read today. What's it like to finally getting to sit in the R-Blade's pilot seat, do you say? It's definitely a little lighter than the R1, but not in a bad way. If we mass-produce the R1 at full spec, it'd be out of the running from costs alone before we even got to the trial stage. Is it just me, or does this have more parts than the Unit 1 prototype? Ryoto and his team have been doing a lot of experimenting on the moon from the look of things. For now, let's get some close combat data for it. Roger. Dr. Omiya, Lieutenant Erm's prepped and ready. Roger that. Send out the Kungust. Excuse me? The Kungust? Dang. Now there's an opponent I don't want to tangle with. Then again, at least this way I won't be getting a special training regimen tacked on at the end of the fight. We'll see. I'll do my best, ma'am. Commencing data acquisition. You may both begin. Roger. Don't bother holding back, Ryusei. You know it. Let's do this. Okay, so reduce the Kungust to under 70% HP. Now, she does get to control the Wildschwein. If you remember, Valletta is technically, what's his name? Pliskin, but like in female form. So that's quite something. Okay, now there's also a special requirement for this like mission, but we'll get to that later. So here's the R-Blade. So a simplified version of the R1 designed by Mao Industries is a mass production prototype unit. Its test pilot is Ryusei Date. It has a strong basic performance in spite of the omission of the R1's transformation mechanism for flight mode and the T-Link system. Right, this thing can't transform. This mech is one of the 3 prototypes built, and it is tuned for close quarters melee combat. It is not counted as one of the R-Series. The prototype's data is being used as a basis for a candidate of the new mainline mass production unit. The mass production R-Blade, intended to be called the R-Schneide, which is under development alongside this unit. Interesting. So we get a Vulcan cannon, a revolver, a railgun, and the Blade Tonfa, which doesn't cost anything. Are you insane? That is crazy good. Alright, we'll have you persist as well. Alright, go for it. Yeah, let's just show it off. Here goes.
作ったグルンガストだなんてな
Oh, that's like no damage.
次はこっちの番だブーストラック
Did we ever see the boost knuckle from this, How'd you land a shot? That's bullshit. I don't think we ever saw shoot out a boost knuckle. But alright, that's it. Hey, not too shabby. Damn right. Commander's been training me like crazy. You clearly need more. You still haven't broken your habit of trying to push through with brute force. Now figure out what sets this apart from the R1 and adapt those differences into appropriate motions. Roger. By the way, how many points was that worth? 30 points. You're getting a special training regimen later. What? Dang, he wasn't kidding. Oh man. I'll give credit where credit's due though. You chose a good movement to close the gap. Keep that up next time. What? Nothing. Holy crap, I never knew she gave positive feedback. So, do you say, what are your impressions so far? Once it gets a Tesla driving cannon like the plans call for, I think it'll strike a nice balance. And if everything works out, that'll mean the R. Schneider can be... Multiple units with unknown IFFs have appeared at the final alert line. The final alert line? Why didn't the radar catch them before they got that far? I'm checking, and there were no readings whatsoever until just a moment ago. That's preposterous. All personnel to level 1 battle stations. Activate the AA interception system and scramble our PT squadron. Sir. If they're attacking Izu base of all places, they must be feeling bold. Do you think this is the squadron of the DC remnants the Hagen have reported? Entirely likely. They've opened fire on blocks 14 of the base's external facilities. There's little choice now. Have Captain Valletta and her team buy time for our PTs to scramble. Roger. You heard him. Lieutenant switch modes and intercept the enemy units. Roger. Yusei, you hang back in the rear. Hey, wait a minute. This might be an enemy shopping expedition for the R-Blade. Follow my orders. Oh, gotcha. Roger. Enemy units are entering the base airspace. There they are. See those mechs there? What the fuck? Yeah, they're not personal troopers or armored modules. So what are they? Any ideas, Doctor? Nope, I've never seen them before either. Hey, you, do you think that personal trooper over there is a new model? I'd bet on it. You sure you don't want to take it home with us like we did with the Veiled Falcon? That's not our orders. Don't get greedy. Right, got it. I don't see the Hagane, which means Lat's not here. To all units. Stall the enemy and buy time for Echidna to sneak into the base. Roger. You're to stand by and secure our escape routes. Man, why do I get stuck on standby? Come on, put me in, coach. Not happening. But Ciola and I are a team. Don't worry, Ado. I'll fight hard enough for the both of us. And let's face it, you're not in any shape to use a lion yet. So just sit back, relax, and let me handle this. Wait, Ciola, your mission is to secure an escape route. Are we clear? All units, commence attack. Okay. So, no time limit. Reduce Ciola's unit to under 30%. That's how we win. Reduce Yuki or Carla's to under 70. Any ally unit is destroyed, and destroy all enemies except Yuki, Carla, and Ciola, and Arado's units. Destroy Yuki, Carla, and Ciola. Okay. You get an SP... What the fuck? Hold on. Destroy all enemy units except those, or destroy all of them. Okay. Well, the special requirement for this mission is to use Valletta to kill everyone. Like, have her take everyone out. And she gets focus, and actually, do you get, you do not. So, let's have Valletta just move up here. And she's going to be the only one that we're going to be using. It's just going to be the Vilchfine here, for the most part, I think. Yeah, like, the Kungust is definitely not going to move. If anything, will transform you into the Wing Gust and hope for the best. And that's it. We'll have Valletta probably... Like, she'll be dodging like crazy. She gets, pretty strong when she gets going. Now, we don't have a time limit, so we should be fine. So just have Valletta shoot down every enemy unit except for the Hanguts. And then we will get a special item later on. So these are the Hankuts, right? Yeah. Okay. In that case, if we look at this, 30, 30, 30, still 30 here, still 30 here as well. What about here? They also get 30 there. Okay. So if we move you, let's say here, and attack. Chance to hit is 100, chance to be hit is nothing. So we'll just get Valletta going. Get fucking predicted. Now let's just have, you know, Valletta take all of them out if possible. Okay. She should hopefully be fine. I'm trying not to use a focus, just to kind of hold off on wasting her SP for now. So here's hoping she can dodge like crazy. Otherwise, we're a little fucked. Don't miss. There we go. We might use focus after this, but we'll see. She's still getting hit, which is fucking crazy. Circle Zamba. Well, we haven't seen this attack in a while, so why not? No, don't miss. Come on. 70% chance and you fucking miss. Alright, well, she's getting up there. Like, the rectangular launcher is definitely not missing. And it's gonna one-shot insane. Have we seen this machine gun? I don't think so. But we can check it out. Alright, let's see. It looks the same, but the way the Viltrine looked right now when it was attacking was so cool. Like the angle of the head and the pose was so fucking sweet. Considering it's a close range unit of all things. And why not? We'll show off the rectangular launcher while we're at it. Also, hey Moon, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're winning so far. God, that thing is huge. God, Valletta's so cool. She really is one of the coolest characters in SRW. Alright, do these give any energy recovery? They do, actually. Oh, we are fucking set. These guys are fucked. Alright, let's start taking them out. We can just beam sword them actually. Yeah, but instead we should probably circle Zamba this guy. Like so. Let's actually show this off and have it actually do damage. Nice. A nice little one shot. Alright. Well, no need to move anyone else. Oh, they're really going for the other units. Okay. Well, this thing's getting taken out. Like so. I hope Valletta joins us. She'd be cracked. If we can put her inside of a Huckabine, be great. And then just a rectangular launcher real quick. There we go, one shot. God, she's so cool. Now you. Whom's be you, Siola? Right, let's have you focus again. Let's have your rectangular launch of this chick. And let's see what this thing's all about. I'll fight extra hard to make up for Arado. It's definitely made on Earth. Was it developed by the DC? God, she looks so different in that outfit. It's so cool. Oh, this thing! I remember this. Okay, yeah, this is the other real robot you could use in SRWA. So it was the Ashenrette or the Ashensette, I forget which one of them it was. And then one of these things, but it was like brown instead of green. And then the other thing is what's it called? The other one was the Angulg, and then the first big blue one that we saw at the start of the game. This thing has a beam coat and a jammer. Yeah, so it's gonna dodge, yeah, missile weapons. Okay, so let's look at this thing's info. So a humanoid mobile weapon intended for ground combat and bombardment. It's also called the Type 30. It has low mobility, but it also has tough armor, making it a highly stable and reliable machine. It is capable of hover movement, so it can cover a lot of ground. Its low production cost led to the Neo DC to produce them in considerable numbers. They were fielded as support fire mechs. Is that the actual name of the DC remnants now? Okay. Do we want to try attacking her? No. Let's not. And just in case anything happens with you, we'll have you use Flash. Just in case anything happens with you, we'll have you use Persist. And we'll end the turn, like so. And we can have Valletta, like, shoot her again next turn. Oh, you are asking for it, man. Like, they're really trying to go after Valletta. It's not gonna work. And if we could take out Carla, it'd be perfect. Get predicted real quick. God, I did no damage. That thing is insanely tanky. You are gonna evade. The Kunga's Type 1. Better be careful. Looks like a ground combat mech. A little behind the times, but let's see what it's got. Nothing. It's gonna suck. Okay. Wildschwein's definitely taking this thing out. Okay. I should maybe try... Yeah, I was gonna say like the shotgun instead of the rectangular launcher. Maybe it didn't have the range for it. You son of a bitch! They can steal your items? You fucking cunt. I did not know that was even a thing. Well, let's see. Do we even need... what should we have left? One shot left. Do we even need... We do need to focus. So let's have you focus again. What a fucking asshole. Okay, well, let's take you out. Hopefully. If we crit, which we didn't, that probably would have been enough. Oh no, a direct hit. I won't take you down, but I'll happily take your mech. Siola! Siola's in trouble. I know, back her up. No way, no way. You're not gonna lay a hand on Siola. Arado? Boost drive, let's move. What the heck? Look at that thing go. What incredible acceleration. Is that a boost drive? Was he gonna fucking block her? Or block the attack? Oh no, Kungus, don't miss. crap, someone butted in. You, did you see that? Yeah, he'd never be able to pull that off in The Sims. Haruto, you came to my rescue? Damn right I did. Now, let's get out of here, quick. But your mech's not... Forget about me, just move. Haruto's right, Siola. Return to Whale 2 immediately. We can't risk letting a Hanguts fall into the enemy hands. But sir, I'm telling you, just go. Okay, but you better come back, you hear me? Promise me you have to, okay, Haruto? There she goes. Run a quick damage check. Sweet, I can still move. Sticking out your neck to save a friend, huh? A real cute stunt you pulled there. I've got nothing against crazy idiots, but you better be ready for what comes next. I won't lose. And leave Siola behind? No way, no how. You can't take any more of this. Yeah, I think that's our cue. That's 1 to Whale 2, requesting retreat cover. Whale 2, roger. Firing missiles in 15 seconds. Open all VLS launch ports. Oh my god. Are they launching, like, map weapons? We got a killer whale class surfacing at the bay. What? Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I should have gone after the fucking jets. You are right here. Katieletan Ong to all units. Recover and eject. Recover the ejected pilot and evacuate the combat zone. You get to go out of though? Yes, ma'am. Fuck. I don't. Fucking hell, dude. I think I fucked up. They retreated. I'm getting heat signatures from the enemy battleship. They're LASMS. Or LASMs. Get the AA interceptors on them. And hurry. Fuck. Anyway. Interceptor system is only operating at 75 capacity. I can't stop them all. Captain, we need to stop those missiles. On it. Ryusei, help us out. Right. Second LSAM volley incoming. Damn, that's even more than the last one. We can't possibly shoot down all of them. Hey, look! The Hagane. Just in the nick of time. All targets acquired. Inputting tracking data. All CIWS missile launchers and RAMs are standing by. Fire! Enemy missiles confirmed destroyed. Open fire on the enemy battleship. Roger. Impact cannons 1 and 2 prepare to fire. Captain, we're wearing out our welcome here. We need to retreat immediately. I know. Deploy ASRS and submerge. Captain, the enemy battleship is submerged. They know when to run. Oh, sorry, they know when to run at least. Do we pursue, Captain? No. Scramble the ATX team and aggressors. I want them guarding the base perimeter. Aye, aye, Captain. Ah, boy, that sucks. I fucked it up. So we were supposed to get, like, some really cool attack for Valletta or something. If she shot down every single unit except for the Ranguts. And then we would get that weapon, like, 11 chapters from now. But I fucked up. That's so lame. But you know what? It's fine. I'm still incredulous that the DC remnants attacked us here at Izu Base. They used a special ECM to get right under our noses without anyone catching them. Then they launched a surprise attack and pulled out just as quickly, just like what happened at Hickam Base. It's got all the same signatures as the other recent DC remnant activity. Yes, if I had to guess, the last surprise attack was likely designed to stall us here in the Far East region. You think they're not really after anything in the Far East or North Africa? Could they be going after the President's office in Paris? We can't be sure of anything yet. Our situation is nothing like what it was leading up to the DC war. Daitetsu, what's going on near Idonius Island? No sign of the DC remnant forces in the vicinity. As things stand, I highly doubt they want to retake their old headquarters on Idonius Island. Then we have to assume the DC remnant's greatest stronghold and consolidation point is the Earth Cradle. But I have a hard time believing Dr. Sophia Nate would collaborate with the DC remnants. She refused to take them in near the end of the DC war. Not only that, she even burrowed the Earth Cradle into the ground to ensure their goals weren't compromised. And I want to believe that, but most of the Earth's Cradle staff are former DC associates. External interference may be impossible, but internal interference is another matter entirely. You think the Earth Cradle has an enemy agent in it? I do. One that Dr. Sophia Nate knows nothing about. The Earth Cradle could easily be used as an impenetrable and self-sufficient underground base. And now that the DC remnants have begun acting in earnest, we can no longer ignore the Cradle's existence. Some of our mobile squadrons will likely be sent there in the near future. In the meantime, I'm assigning your group to dispatch the DC remnant squadron lurking in the Japanese waters. Understood. Now then, let's hear the latest report on you-know-what. Yes. The object that was spotted on the ocean floor near Idonius Island. Oh god, something else? Also, hey, Lethal Cade. Thanks for stopping by. It's strongly believed to be a piece of the White Death Cross. I was afraid of that. Oh, sorry, but that was a giant mobile weapon that doubled as the White Star's core. What would it be doing here at... what would it be doing there at all? It's conceivable that after being destroyed in Operation SRW, it fell to Earth and was reassimilated by Meteor 3. Or perhaps Meteor 3 actually replicated it. Theories abound. Is the recovered object still alive? Yes, sir. It shows sign of self-regeneration. Understood. Have it sent to Dr. Kobayashi's lab. And be sure to maintain our current level of confidentiality on the matter. Sir. Laker, what's become of the White Death Cross fragments that have been retrieved so far? Excluding the project sample that was shipped off for a certain military project, all of them were disposed of under Major Gilliam's orders. Does that concern you? It does. We spent the past 6 months going through that place with a fine-tooth comb, but to no avail. Do you think the DC remnants are after the fragment? Either that or they already have one. Hey guys, how you been? Fine and dandy, as you can see. I see things haven't changed much on your end. Nah, not really. Man, I know it's only been 6 months, but it feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Yeah, we've all been busy. I noticed Kuzuha isn't with you. Is she still at the Tesla lab? Yeah. Oh, that's a shame. She could have visited her parents if she was here. Maybe you should go in her place, Bullet. What? Why me? Oh, come on, don't you know how this works? You've got to meet your parents sometime. Look, we're not exactly... you know. Still up to your old routines, I see. Oh, you'd best believe it. You should have seen the weak note he ended on recently. Weak note? Would you believe that when Kuzuha left the base, Bullet... Hey, I didn't do anything. Well, there's your problem. Right? Totally hopeless. By the way, Lieutenant Erm, I wanted to ask you something. What's up, sir? What's up, sir? to another captain or whatever? Did the enemy try to steal the new R-Blade of yours? Nope. How will the enemy even field at new models of their own? Those green things. They weren't line types, were they? Their jets were new too. The DC remnants probably developed that stuff themselves. But something stinks about the way those things made their appearance. Agreed. The enemy's got firepower to spare. Sorry, if we're not careful, we could be in for a repeat of last time. Siola, Arado, and Oka are among their ranks, and I'm going to have to fight them. Something up, Platoon? Nothing, don't mind me. Sure doesn't look like nothing to me. I heard you had some trouble back in Hawaii. I didn't hear the details, but chin up, okay? Remember, we can always steal things back. Yeah, totally. I guess you take these things pretty seriously, huh, Lat? It probably sounds like an empty consolation prize at this point, but you gotta keep your eyes on the prize. That's right. We can still get them back. All of them. They can all be freed from the school's curse, and that's what I'm gonna do. I can do this. It's an excellent news, eh? Thank you. Sure, no big deal. Oh, what's this? Do I detect a vibe here? Huh? Have you guys been triggering Goo Goo eye flags while we've been going out? Or while we've been out? Goo Goo what? Gosh, I haven't even asked. How have you two been doing together, back before Latoon went to Hawaii, we went to an arcade together, I guess. Wow, I think that counts as the date. Did you ask her out, what do you say? Yeah, this new Burning PT game had just come out, and I wanted to play her in it. How'd that go? I got wrecked 4-6. Man, and I was the second place champ in all of Japan. Oh, come on. What about eating out together or going shopping? Did you do anything after that? Nah, we went straight back to base. Why? Jeez, even Kyosuke at least joins me for drinks sometimes. I had one canned coffee with you. Not helping. You could have taken her someplace a little classier, do you say? Not really. I had special training with the commander that afternoon. It's okay. I appreciate you inviting me at all. We should do more 1v1 sometimes. Once things settle down. Sure. I'll call that one progress. Oh my god. There you are, do you say? Commander, if it isn't my sweet sister Valletta, and Captain Aya, and Dr. Omiya, nice to see you. Yeah, it's been too long. I hope you're all doing well. Why, yes, thank you for asking. I'm glad you guys came with the Hagane when you did. We owe you a debt of gratitude. Don't mention it. I'm just glad everyone is in one piece. So, Commander, did you need something? You and Lieutenant Erm have been assigned to the Hagane. You'll be joining the ATX team and the aggressors on their mission to pursue the DC remnants. Roger that. Good, I was getting sick of paper pushing and tests. Glad to be on the team, Kyosuke. Glad to have you. So, what am I going to be piloting? The R1's up in the moon at Mao Industries for data collection. You can take the R-Blade if you like, just Keep with the reports and data gathering, right? Yep, that's it. Dr. Omiya, how's the R2 Powered's overhaul coming along? It'll be a while yet before work's finished on it. Still, the engine output's more stable than it used to be. We've strengthened all of the joint areas. Does that mean what I think it means? You still can't combine the SRX willy-nilly, but we've raised the total number of combination possible and extended their duration. Sweet, sign me up. But you can't combine with the R1 still on the moon, right? Oh, yeah. Furthermore, Aya and I will be remaining at Izu Base for a separate assignment. Aw, man. We just got the whole SRX team back together. What can you do, right? The R-Gun's getting upgraded to a powered version, and there's more going on besides. Just don't start slacking because we're not around, okay? Yeah. By the way, I saw a mech in the Hagane that I've never seen before. Oh yeah, that smoking hot angel robot, right? I was wondering about that thing too. Wow, is someone in love? Oh yeah, totally, love at first sight. The wings on the back are cool and all, but that skirt? Oh my god. I'm wearing a skirt right here. We should put one of those on the R3. That would be so hot. Well, excuse me for not being hot. Ow, that's my foot you're stomping on. I wasn't even talking about you, Aya. Is that machine connected to Valsion in some way? No, it's an Isurugi Industries prototype called the Angog. Isurugi? Sure doesn't look like something they'd make. Who's the pilot? Her name is Lami. She's our team's up-and-coming rookie. She's drop dead gorgeous too, like even hotter than the Angog if you'll believe that. Whoa, dang, where's she now? Oh, Lamia. Huh? She was just in the hangar a minute ago. Oh no, she's gonna rendezvous with the Echidna. Yeah, there she is. You can come out now. It should be safe to talk here. I'm impressed, W17. I thought I did a good job keeping myself hidden. Your movements are too perfect. The timing of your motions is the exact same every time. It's inhuman. You've done your research, I see. W16, what's your mission? What's your mission alias? Echidna. Echidna Isaki. But that means nothing to the two of us. Why do you ask? Just curious. Go on. W17, Mistress Lemon has been... I still can't get over that. Mistress Lemon has been concerned about your transmissions not getting through. Take this. An instruction disc. Understood. So my transmissions haven't been getting through? I did. I was afraid of that. My transmitter might be getting damaged. What are my instructions? I was only told to hand that to you. Doesn't it ever bother you, not knowing what you're doing or even wanting to know? Come again? W17, what are you... forget I said anything. I'll take the disc. Roger. Do you have anything to report at the present? My mission has succeeded up to Phase 2. In addition... Yes? Nothing. I have nothing further to report. Then I'll be making my return. I can't believe I said that. We're here to carry out assignments as they're given to us. We don't need reasons or anything. Or meaning. Oh god, it's still going. we had a 10-minute mission, and then we have 50 minutes of like dialogue. Holy shit. Harado. Jeez, could you tone it down a few octaves and stop breaking my spine? You stupid jerk. Do you have any idea how much you scared me out there? About as much as your bust size? Oh my god. Ow! You're such a jerk and a pervo and a total dirtbag. Is that how you treat an injured person? It's not that bad, and you deserve it for being so stupid anyway. You and your nagging. I kept my promise, right? I came back alive. Like fun you did. You just got lucky, that's all. If you keep pulling reckless stunts like that, you'll make it harder for the whole team and we'll never be able to save Lot. That one stings. That fucking face. Oh, and what now? You got something else to add to all that? Yeah, I want to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, you know, for coming to my rescue. So, thanks. But just remember, if you ever pull another dangerous stunt like that, I'm done. Hey, where are you going? Good grief, she was ready to burst out crying before we recovered Arado. I guess Iola's got a cute side to her after all. Oh, hey you. Echidna's returned to the ship. We'll be heading out to the meeting. We'll be heading out to meet back up with Major Archibald now. Got it. And then we just spend a while hanging out in the Far East? Yeah. So, what do you think of that move Arado pulled out there? Fluke? I don't think so. Does that mean he's really a school ace or something then? Could be. But it's dangerous. Arado and Ciola are both students. R2 power obtained in an armor lion. What the fuck? Chubam armor, dual sensors, machine guns and mega beam rifles. What's going on here? Okay. So I think one thing I will do is off stream, I will go ahead and do that mission again for episode 11 and do it right and get the unlock. In the meantime, let's look at these new weapons that we got and also the new units. So we got the R2 powered, which we already had in SRW1 or OG1. Here's the R-Blade, which has nothing on it. The Wildschwein, the Hucklebein Mark II, the mass production one, the Kungus Type 1, and the Armor Lion, as well as the Angilg and then that thing. So who's piloting this thing? No one. And he, of course, left this. And we got a Wildschwein, but no Valletta. So we can probably put Kai in it, I guess? Maybe? Where's the Wildschwein? Here we go. Let's put Kai in it. Yeah. It'll be better than having a Gespenst. As much as I love the Gespenst Mark II, this thing's still infinitely better. And it's got a bunch of weapons. We can also take these out, now that I think about it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and do weapon select. Now let's quickly look at what we got. So, we ended up getting a machine gun, a mega beam rifle, and like that's it. Okay, so let's give the R-Blade a mega beam rifle, just so it's got some range. Yeah, actually, you've got the G-Railgun, never mind. You do not need this. We can give... Actually, we don't need to give anyone else this. We can actually remove the rectangular launcher from you, the photon rifle, and the beam sword. And we can give some of that stuff to someone else. Like, we can give the Weissritter a, that looks pretty cool. We can give you, where is it? A beam sword. Just in case. And we can give the Alt-Tyson maybe the rectangular launcher. That'd be pretty fucking cool. So now it's got a lot more range. And it's pretty useful compared to this. Anyone else? Well, I think we're good. We might want to give the Vildoptia the like something with ammo, like the Mega Beam Rifle. Yeah, like this. And that should be good enough, I think. Yeah. Who's got this? The R2 powered. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's also add parts. So we got Chubam armor, which we can now give to you. There we go. Increases the HP by 500 and armor by by 500 and armor by 100. And another dual sensor, which would be pretty good. Let's give that to the Weissritter. Yeah, anything else? No. That should be good enough. Okay, let's save one more time and let's move on. Yes, like this. Seriously though, that mission took like 10 minutes. And then there was just dialogue for 40 minutes. Well, more like 20, but you get it. The fuck is this thing? It's like a dragon or something. Problem. Space. Watch. Must. Be tranquil. Two roots. Unwanted world. Confusion. Chaos. Eliminate the guardians. Correct the world. Complete new life. Failure. Humans. They are. Yeah, do we say super easy to get going? But then again, like, his whole shtick is that he loves robots. Oh, first they started mass-producing the Hucklebein Mark II, and now they've moved on to the R1? Yes, sir, the mech we identified appeared to be in the early prototype stage. Imagine they mass-produce, like, the R1, 2, and 3, but they allow them to combine. That'd be so fucking cool. Having a mass-production SRX would be... something. It'd be really fucking something. Just a literal super robot that can be mass-produced. Yes, sir, the mech we identified appeared to be in the early prototype stage. That's odd. Rose never mentioned them having anything like that at Izu. Is something the matter? Oh, not really. Now then, Yuki, let's go over our next operation. Sir, our fleet is changing course to the Yellow Sea. You are to sortie the armored module squadron on the coast of Shandong, China, and Reconier? Let me double check. I don't think I've ever heard this word before. Let's see. Yeah, reconnoiter, something like that. Let me see. Give me a sec. Reconnoiter. Huh. Well, it means to make a military observation or observation of a region, which, I mean, well, now we know. And reconnoiter point F2234. There aren't any TFM installations around that area, though. Yes, I'm quite aware, thank you. Will going there do anything to further your main mission? You wound me. If this goes well, it could pay dividends for us, I assure you. Dividends? I still fail to see the point of this. What if I told you there was something slumbering there? Something that could make us significantly stronger? Significantly? Oh yes, slumbering machines known as Chokijin, crafted in the heady days of ancient China. What? The ancient Chinese had giant robots? And Dr. Makoto Anzai of the LTR Institute once sought to prove their existence. They're ancient mechanical dolls of a sort. Oh my god. And according to legend, they're also giant robots said to have waged war against devils, as was the style of the time, you see. He's like, what the fuck? Did they really have such things so far in the past? Well, I'll grant that it does sound a tad far-fetched. Chokijin? Those definitely aren't in my data. Robots built in ancient China? It's a little absurd, don't you think? My, I never took you for such a skeptic, Yuki. I might understand if this were an old AD era, but we live in an age where the existence of aliens has been established as a fact. That has nothing to do with our discussion, sir. Let me guess. You don't believe in the supernatural or paranormal, do you? And what if I don't? Nor the existence of aliens? Come on. Come now. There's firm physical evidence of the fact, and even the government has publicly recognized them. Listen well, Yuki. Truth is stranger than fiction. This world holds things far beyond your imagination. You can't find descriptions of Chokijin in the writings of antiquity, or you can find descriptions of the Chokijin in the writings of antiquity. In myths and legends, you mean? I'll have you know there are records of the Chokijin making appearance around the time of the First World War in the old AD era. Have you studied such records yourself, Major? As a matter of fact, I have a lead much closer to home than that. You do? Yes, quite. It's a book passed down through House Grimm's, my family. Within its pages, the story of an ancestor of mine making contact with the Chokijin. As I'm sure you know, House Grimm's used to be the English nobility. For a time, they were moneyed enough to run their own foundation. But their dealings with the Chokijin led to their downfall, or so the story goes. And so here I am, leading a very much ignoble life. Not that I mind, of course. So that's why he said that place held special meaning for his ancestors. Major, do you believe these Chokijin exist? Honestly, I thought it was all a sham until recently. Then Rose sent me intel that the LTR Institute is leading an excavation of some very important ruins. I decided I'd very much like to see it with my own eyes. Chokijin? I'll need to report this matter to Mistress Lemon. Very well. I have no further objections. And you, Yuki? I'll respect your authority, sir. Excellent. Dr. Cheto, will Bronzo 27 and 28 be usable for our next mission? Actually, 27, Ciola, is suffering a few minor instabilities. Oh dear, does that mean 28 wasn't the only defect? My apologies, sir. I'll do what I can to identify the cause as soon as possible. I'm talking about those two like they're mere objects. If they can't launch, then I'll go in their place. Oh, and here I thought you were just to observe. Will that be a problem? Oh, not at all. A collaborative effort it is then. Jeez. How are you holding up, Ciola? Sorry, ma'am. I've got this awful headache. My stomach's been killing me, too. It happens. That last mission was pretty brutal for you. I'll bring shame to the school if I let that bring me down. Say, can I ask you something? Of course, ma'am. What is it? Are you serious about wanting to restore the DC? Yes, ma'am. We have to avenge Commander Beyond and establish a military regime he sought above all else. It's the only way to protect the Earthsphere from the aliens. Why are you with the DC, Lieutenant, Carla? Who, me? More or less the same as you, I guess. Pardon? My hometown came under attack by the Irrigators during the L5 campaign. My mom, my dad, my little brother, all of them, gone. I was the only survivor. You and his group rescued me. So you want to avenge your family? Yeah, or something like that. Ciola, I brought some medicine. Oh, Dr. Chettle. Sorry, Lieutenant. Would you mind stepping out? Sure thing. You've been looking a little under the weather ever since the Wild Falcon hijacking. Did something happen to you? Actually, sir, Lat was piloting the Wild Falcon. Lat? You mean Platoon 11? I have to apologize for that. I never got to give her a name. It's hard to believe she's alive, though. Yes, sir, it surprised me too. And then I got so confused, I pulled a gun on Lat. What did you say? I don't even know why I did it. Is it the stimulant we gave her during conditioning? It seemed to be in disarray. If only I'd taken Lat with me when I hijacked the Wild Falcon. Why didn't you tell me about this? I'm sorry, sir. I told Arado, but her dependence on Arado is unnecessarily strong. This might call for some reconditioning. Oh no. Please, Doctor, you have to tell Oka about this. She doted on Lat more than anybody. I'm sure she'd be able to convince her to come around. But the way Oka is now, Lat's presence might have an adverse effect on her. Doctor? Understood. I'll let her know. Just focus on getting back into top shape for now, okay? Yes, sir. Oh boy. Imagine being a part of, like, I don't know, an institute, you get rescued, or it ends up falling apart. Then you end up joining, like, a military base, and then they drug your food to, like, kind of keep you in line. Oh boy. I feel so bad for her. I hope we can recruit her someday. I was not expecting the Hagane to get launch orders immediately, not to stay on standby. I might as well take the opportunity to check that instruction disc in the Angle. The secret transmitter shorted out. That explains why I haven't been getting through to them. If I'd known I'd be making contact with W16 in advance, I could have requested for parts and a replacement synapse for my language processor. Repairing this will be impossible here, which means I can't read what's on the disc. I'll have to keep operating on personal judgment alone for a while. My linguistic system isn't getting any better either. I've gotten somewhat used to it, which is a problem in and of itself. Oh no. So, when's the Hagane launching? Heck if I know. Man, it's been 3 days, this is killing me. The enemy might be targeting Izu base. There's nothing to be gained from moving around carelessly. Yeah, you know what they say, good things come to those who wait. I'm not sure that's how the proverb goes, Lieutenant. All things come to those who wait. And that's what we're gonna do. It's good things, but... Yeah, but for how much longer? I'm just tired of being cooped up in here. It gave me ample opportunity to gather intel on Izu base, at least. I wanted to look at the SRX's capabilities, though. Its circumstances seem to differ from the other side, including how they handle its pilots. Man, stupid, I am still jealous of him. The lieutenant departed for somewhere else. Yeah, Kyoto. You use some weird words, you know? I can't help it. And you stop noticing after a while. Besides, it's kind of cute in a way. So, is our resident playboy having a secret tryst with Princess Shine in Kyoto? Wow, talk about dashing. Nope, out of the question. That's like 300% impossible. And what is he doing there? He took a half day to go visit a grave. He's got free time while he waits for them to finish the work on the R2 powered. He wouldn't happen to be visiting the grave of Major Elzum V. Braunstein, would he? Nah, his brother's missing, but I doubt he's dead. I bet he's roasting homemade gourmet marshmallows over a campfire in the mountains with a boss. Isn't he visiting a grave? What the fuck? Why would he be doing that? Anyway, oh come on, that's just dumb. So it's all but certain that he's alive. I'm impressed you knew that I had a brother, though. Huh? Yes, he's a rather important figure after all. differences on this side are even greater than I expected. Interesting. So Eltsum is dead on the other side. Kadoya. I won't be able to visit here for some time. Same as Eltsum. If I can make peace with the past, if I can come back here to leave you with the same flowers once more, that's when I'll be able to say my final goodbyes. Until then, please. An emergency call? Is it time? And back to Izu. Holy shit. Exo Tetsuya, the R2 powered is loaded and ready. Have you reached Rai yet? Yes, sir. He says he'll meet up with the ship midway. What's the enemy submarine? What's the enemy submarine fleet's heading? God, that's where they spotted the 12th fleet in waters near Kodakara in the Ryukyu Islands. They've changed course to north by northwest. There's a 69.3 chance that they're advancing into the Yellow Sea. Are they heading for the Chinese mainland? Is it the same group that launched the surprise attack on Izu Base a few days ago? Or a different fleet creating a diversion? We can't be sure yet, but Laker's given us launch orders, so we're launching regardless. Our ship will be linking up with the 12 to pursue the enemy fleet. Roger that. All hands, prep for launch. Episode 12. From Far and Away. God, my throat is fucking killing me from reading all this. And like, mind you, like, it's almost like on par with the Higurashi readings. Holy shit. Dr. Ansai, we need to evacuate immediately. What are those mechs? Oh, she's so cute. She has a cute little rose on her collar. They're not TFF, ma'am. They must be DC remnants. I can't believe this. And right when we're finally on track to excavate the Chokijin too. Do you think they know? Yes. They seem to know the last of the Chokijin is slumbering here in Chiyu Mound. But how would they even know? My father theorized that the Chokijin made an appearance in the early 20th century, if that turns out to be true. It's possible others have documented their existence in far greater detail than myth and folklore. Looks like they haven't dug up the treasure yet. Yeah, quite yet. Perhaps there was no need to check up on it at this point in time, sir. Well, checking in after the fact wouldn't have done me any good. Chokijin need to be restrained before they start moving, or they become a proper nuisance. I'm not getting any readings from under the ruins, though. Are those things really slumbering here? Hey, you, getting any weird vibes? Like what? Like a chill, something seeping up from the ground? Now that she mentions it. Do you think that's the Chokijin? I doubt it's connected. And just for the record, I still don't believe they actually exist. You don't deal well with this kind of stuff, do you? Of course not, it's completely absurd. Well, let's get the job done before the enemy pursuit arrives, shall we? What job? Ah, jeez, you're not gonna make us dig up those things. Sorry, you're not gonna make us dig up those things. What do you think we came here for? Take some explosives and blast the dirt and rocks away. Ruins and all, sir? Ruins and all. The only thing we need here is the Chokijin, and a few explosives won't be enough to damage it. What of the people at the excavation site? Oh, you needn't worry about them, Echidna. Roger. Hey, wait a minute. These are civilians we're talking about. Come now, we're fighting a war here. But they're unarmed. Completely irrelevant. Major, I believe this could be solved by warning them to clear the area. Wouldn't it make more sense to conserve our ammunition for any enemy forces that might appear? Ah, I see now. You wish to avoid any unnecessary bloodshed, Yuki. As long as the situation justifies it, sir. Interesting. But I'm afraid you'll find that I love unnecessary bloodshed. Especially when civilians are involved. So he's just fucking evil? Run for it! Oh, this is simply marvelous. Splendid, just splendid. Nothing exhilarates me quite like bearing down a defenseless human being. Oh, this brings me back to my salad days. What the fuck does that mean? Oh dear, silly me. Got a little carried away in the heat of the moment there. Have I reminded you of your most unfortunate past? 1,000 pardons. This guy. All of that ammunition wasted for personal pleasure? Woefully inefficient. What do you say, Carla? Care to join me in a bit of sport? Are you nuts? That's alright, dear. I won't force you. Besides, it seems they've beaten my calculations. The Hagane! They've caught up with us already. This is definitely the same group that attacked Izu base. What could they want here? We can investigate that later. Drive off the enemy squadrons and rescue the civilians. Scramble the PT squadron immediately. Sir. Okay, let's launch. 6 units. So, all 6. And we can swap none of them. So, Kyosuke, what is this place? An LTR Institute excavation site. Weren't you listening during the briefing? It's not what I meant. Doesn't this place give you a weird feeling? Weird? Yeah, weird. I'm not feeling anything funny. What about you, do you say? Actually, now that you bring it up, that air seems kind of strangely stagnant. Yeah, it feels like there's cold air coming up from underfoot. Is there something in the ground? That's not quite what I'm feeling. I don't get it. What are they talking about? I need you to focus on what's in front of you what's in front of us for now, okay? Okay, Roger Dodger. Easier said than done. This is this is bugging the hell out of me now. I'm not getting any particular readings from underground. What could possibly be there? That mech is the SMSC Angle, and the pilot must be W-17. I prefer to avoid fighting her here if I could. But how's your mech holding up? No problem so far. I'm good to go, sir. Oh, I recognize that mech. That's the R2 part of Project SRX. And I happen to know that its pilot is Raidiza, the second son of the Bronstein family. Oh, that's positively delicious. Major, do you know that mech's pilot? Somewhat. We've never met face to face, mind you. We'll be focusing our efforts on the excavation. If the rest of you could stall the enemy, that would be capital. Here they come. All units, fan out and intercept. Okay, destroy at least 4 enemy units by the end of turn 2. Oh my god. Yeah, can't wait to see Archibald fucking face the music here. Right, let's have you excel. Assuming they can move and reach us, here's hoping. I guess we'll just have to wait. You'll be fine, you can just move ahead. Like so. Angle can move this way. The Kungus can transform into the Gust and move forward. And Latoon can transform as well. And she'll be good to go. And then everyone else can just kind of move. The fact that they can move this far is kind of insane, I'm not gonna lie. Normally units, like ground units, can't move this far. Because of the, like, you know, terrain being garbage. Like the Huckabine would only be able to move like 5 spaces or something stupid. Anyway, what spirits do we have actually on you? Bullseye, Wall, and Guts. You get Guts? Oh my god. Trust, Focus, and Cheer. Okay. Alright, we should be fine. Let's try to get a few kills. Here, we can probably take out all the lions. Mayhaps. We'll see. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. So these dudes should be pretty easy to take out. Hopefully. Let's have you focus. Let's have you persist. Let's move you up here. Let's have you use the Blade Tonfa on someone. Maybe whoever's furthest away, like you. And let's check it out again. Nice, that's one shot. Well, that was a one shot, I mean. Good stuff. Okay, Hagane can move up here maybe to provide the bonus. You should be able to... Oh, not yet. We can Magnum Beam Rifle one of them. This should be good enough. Good. So now, you can move maybe up here. Actually, you can move right next to this thing. Latoon should be able to take it out, but I don't believe the Klungust might be able to. So let's have you use Flash. Let's move you up here. And let's have you double Omega Laser this thing. There we go. Okay. Now, The Weisritter can focus and B-launch one of these two. Maybe you? Like so. Okay, that's almost a one-shot. That's good. Let's have you here. If need be, the Altizen can try to take it out. Let's have the Engo use the illusion arrow on you. Will you take it out? No. But we got this. So we can have Latoon focus. And she can move as far as she can, like here. And just bomb this thing. Oh, actually, fuck. Well, the Altizen can still reach. Yeah, you'll be fine. It was just in case you couldn't, but, you know. Yeah, 100% chance to hit. And there we go. SP point acquired. Alright. And now destroy all enemies. So... yeah, we'll just go for it. I guess this shouldn't be too hard. Never mind. I say as like, he still gets fucking shot. 20% chance and these motherfuckers are landing them. It's insane. Okay, that bullet got hit for a second. But no, he dodged. Fucking crazy. What's wrong? I've got this feeling in the pit of my stomach. What is this? Excellent. I knew it. There's something here. This feeling was slight, but there was a spatial distortion. You couldn't possibly have that tech on this side, could they? Captain, I'm picking up gravitational abnormalities around the ship. How many? 4. No, 5. No, they're still coming. This is a warp. Be careful. Wait, what? A warp? But these readings aren't from the main fleet. What the heck? Steel 2 to all units. Stay sharp and watch the perimeter. Is something about to show up? What the fuck are these things? Whoa, look at those! They look like skeletons and plants. What the hell are they? It's definitely not the main fleet. And to make matters worse, it's not them either. Could those be Chokijin? No data matches. They must be arrogators. But these things don't remotely look like arrogator weapons. Yeah, they're more like kaiju or something you'd see in a monster movie. They don't match any of my data either. They're completely and utter unknowns. In any case, if they warped here from somewhere, that probably means they're not from the ruins. Cannot allow awakening. Did they just say something? They didn't give me transmissions from them. Dude, what are you talking about? I didn't hear anything on my end. What? No Skelebones over there just speak out loud? No, I didn't hear anything. Seriously? Yeah, I didn't hear any voices either. What in the world is going on here? Exy, my Mexri coordinator, also picked up nothing of the sort. Oh, come on! So Excellent and I are the only ones that could hear that heard them? What in the hell? Well, looks like some unexpected guests have shown up on our doorstep. Those are not Chokijin? Hardly. They're nothing like what my family writings describe. But this does give them some credibility. I don't know what those things are, but it's safe to say that they're after the same thing we are. I think this is our cue to leave, everyone. Are you sure about that, sir? We're unprepared for a second batch of guests, and you know what they say, even a live dog is better than a dead lion. Sadly, we'll have to save the matter of the Chokijin for another time. Roger. Yeah, 20% might as well be 100 in this case. The DC remnants have retreated. After them, on the double. Wait, sir, the unknowns have begun attacking the ruins. Attacking it? So those things are weapons? Let another squadron go after the DC remnants. All units, intercept the unknowns. Roger. What's wrong, Excellent? I'm good. I'm just feeling a little woozy. We both heard that voice, but I'm not feeling a thing. Why? All units, spread out and take down those unknowns. The fuck are these things? Hey, well, let's see what this thing attacks with. It's called the Einstglid. The Einstglide. Glid. And its attack is the Heisetrane, of all things. Okay. This is definitely gonna hurt. And these things have a ton of HP. Holy shit. Alright, Bullet, you can evade. Let's see what this thing can do. Eins Nochen. And its attack is the Schicknagel. Or sorry, Schicknagel. The fuck? They really went all out with the German, huh? Having a bad day, Monstertropolis? I mean, he called it a Bakemono, which might as well be the same thing. This really is like just a kaiju attack now. Insane. Alright, let's hope they miss. Good. What's your will at? 110. You can not use the G-Impact Cannon yet. Okay, 60% and it was a miss. Good stuff. And this is another close attack. So let's hope for a dodge. Good. Alright, Bullet actually dodging, which is incredible. This might be a one-shot. No. But it's fine. How many of these do we have? Oh, right, it costs nothing, which is insane. You can just blade Tonfa like crazy. If we upgrade that attack, it's probably going to be insanely good. Like, just overall. This should be fine. Okay. God, we are fucking surrounded by them, dude. There's so many of them, but they should all die, actually, in, like, one turn. But yeah, it really makes you wonder, like, what the fuck is in this thing? Like, underneath here. Okay. So, how many enemies are there? Let's see, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I think it's 19 of them, if my math is right, or if I count it correctly. Let's see. You guys can use wall just in case. And let's have you focus. And you can actually attack. So let's have you use maybe like the impact cannons on someone. Like this dude. Don't miss. Good. Give you some experience that way. Now, I think you had gain, don't you? No. Who had it? Was it? It's not us. No. You have gain, which is experience. Never mind. We don't have any way to like gain money at the moment. Alright, so let's have you just use maybe wall and hope for the best. Start attacking. Doesn't really matter who. Yeah, it really shouldn't matter. Alright, let's move you here. Let's have you use the Mirage Sword instead. There we go. Okay. You can move maybe... Actually, you can attack after you move. You can use a Magnum Beam Rifle on someone. Like this dude and take him out. There we go. Well, let's move Udai, like, up here. There we go. Excellent should be able to focus as always, and then B-launch on... Well... Maybe here like this. They have beam coatings? Are you insane? What the fuck do you mean they have a beam coat? It's a fucking plant. The fuck is this thing? Beam code and HP regen? Are you fucking outside of your goddamn mind? Energy Gewinn plus Spinnenfahrten, Elegante Arm, and Heisertane as a map weapon, and then just as a normal attack. And what about you? Eins Nochen. Okay. I can't look at what the hell this thing is. We can't read its bio. And what are you? You're like a close range unit, it seems. So, Energiegewinn, Kühnearm, and the Schicknagel or Schicknagel. What a like these fucking names are insane. Anyway, let's have you focus. Let's have you maybe move. Actually, you can show off the G Railgun. Yeah, let's see what this is like. We haven't seen it. They really are just calling them kaiju. God. It really just is a railgun. Okay, I mean, should have expected it. Alright. Gungust. Fly this way. And you can... Actually, we'll have you transform into... Not this. Into the Gungust itself. Can you... You do get Calamity Slash again. We can boost Knuckle one of them. Let's have you move maybe here. And you can boost Knuckle this dude. I haven't seen this in a little while. Whoever made you guys must have been all whatever. Oh my god. Nice though. A nice crit. They still explode, which is crazy considering they're like, you know, plants. Kinda. Alright, Latoon can focus. I mean, we could have her, like, just clean up here, but let's move her up here. Have her start using the H-cannon, maybe on this thing. Well, let's see. No, it's not going to be able to, like, hit us. So no point in showing that. We'll be fine. Alright. Let's have you focus anyway. We'll move you up here. And you can revolver stake either one of them. Actually, you can just machine gun this dude. Like so. Easy come. Right, so this just seems like it's gonna be a lot of just easy experience. Kai, can you actually dodge? No. Doesn't seem like it. I'm not gonna have you try crazy shit then. You could take this dude out though. Well, let's focus on the guys that are closest to you. So let's go for this guy. There you go. Easy. And then you can just persist again. And then just... Do you need bullseye at all? If we use the chakram shooter, it's 100%. If we use the G impact, 100%. You'll be fine. There we go. I really should be using gain with bullet. I'm being dumb by not using it. Energy given boost, so we can see this attack. Let's see. So yeah, just an energy draining attack. I didn't even look at the description for it, but anyway. It's in the name too, so I shouldn't be surprised. You got spirit, good stuff. It's kind of useless, but okay. And then that's the same beam attack. So get predicted. Like, they're not gonna be able to hit Latoon. Like, she's just too cracked, as the kids would say. Should be fine. There we go. That might actually take it out. Let's see. Almost. That's fine. Okay, same thing. Photon rifle. You get obliteratomized. Get predicted? Because why not? Okay. There's what? 4 enemies left? 5. Okay. So we'll have Bullet use Persist again, and then also Gain. Move you up here, and you should be able to take out one of them, like this dude. Hopefully. Yes, just barely. So that's double the experience. There we go. Good stuff. Let's give the experience to someone else, though. Kai's at 10. Actually, what level are you guys? 10 as well? Let's give it to Ryusei. He'll be fine. Yeah, like so. There we go. We're not gonna move them. We'll just have these dudes take them all out. So we can do this. It's not a beam weapon, so you'll be fine. Let's move you here. Wait. Platoon should be able to also just focus again as usual. Get closer and like take them out. Sadly, this is a beam weapon, so it's gonna get, you know, reduced by the beam coating. But anyway, G impact cannon and one more. Okay, only misses, that's fine. All right, let's give Bullet the final kill. So let's have you use gain again, and let's do it in style.
ヒュッケバインのパワーを見せてやる。一位先進。狙いは一つ。G インパクトキャノン。
Get obliteratomized? Alright, well that was relatively easy. These guys were not too difficult. But no level either. That's lame. All unknowns confirmed destroyed. No new readings coming in. What in the unholy hell were those things? Who knows? They didn't seem to have people piloting them. Ada, what's the status of the DC remnants from earlier? I'm still waiting on an update from the 12th Fleet, but they're probably off the radar. I see. Stop the ship here and have the crew rescue the LTR Institute staff. Guard the perimeter with our PTs. Sir. Oh boy. Right, here comes like an hour of exposition. Captain, I've brought Dr. Eddie Anzai, the head of the excavation effort. Hello, I'm Eddie Anzai, head of the Special Archaeology Department at the LTR Institute. I can't thank you enough for coming to our rescue when you did. Hey, Bullet, what's this LTR place anyway? I've heard the name, but not much else about it. It stands for Lost Technology Research Institute. They mostly do excavations and research research on OOP arts. OOP arts? Out of place artifacts. Things that don't fit in the time period or culture that they're found in. Some of the more famous examples are the old 80 era. Some of the more famous examples from the old 80 era are the Mayan crystal skull or the Kimbaya airplanes. Huh. I feel like I've heard of this Dr. Anzai before. Man, Lieutenant you sure don't waste any time scoping him out. She seems kind of straight-laced, but yeah, she's definitely my type. Wait, that's not what I mean. Oh, now I remember. Wasn't she the scientist who proposed that hollow Earth theory way back then? Hollow Earth theory? Is that what I think it's? Is that what I think it is? Yeah, it's probably referring to that Lagaia's place Masaki was in. Right. Because remember, in this universe, because Masaki exists, Lagaia's is like another world within our world. So imagine like a planet, and then that planet having like a crust around it, and then there's another, like, that's the surface world, like where the, like, say where we live, but Lagaia's is somewhere like deep inside of like the Earth, and it's just literally another planet, or like another world inside of our planet, which is crazy. Dr. Anzai advocated the theory way before the Sidebuster ever showed up too. That wasn't me. That would be Makoto, my father. What's your father up to these days? He went missing 1 year ago, and he's been out of contact ever since. Oh, awkward. Dr. Anzai, let me get right to the point. Do you have any idea what those unknowns that attack the ruins are? I don't have any proof, but it's possible they could be one of the 100 evils or something akin to them. The 100 evils? That's a term for the devils and yokai that supposedly existed in this land during ancient times. Okay, myths and legends are one thing, but you're telling me they really exist? It's hard to believe otherwise after seeing those unknowns. I mean, aliens are real in this world, so might as well. But like, Who's to say yokais aren't a thing? Good point. So, Doctor, do you have any thoughts on why those unknowns showed up here? If you want my best guess, I think they were after what sleeps beneath Chiyo Mound. Chiyo Mound. Chiyo is the name of a war god in Chinese mythology. According to the myths, he was a wicked god sealed away after falling in battle against the Great Yellow Emperor. And you're looking to excavate this Chiyo from the ruins. Not quite. We're working on excavating the Chokijin. Giant mechanical dolls built by an ancient people to do battle with the 100 evils. Wait, what? Giant mechanical dolls? You mean super robots? You're welcome to think of them that way if you like. Holy crap, they had those way back then? That rules! Oh my god, what do you say? And if they showed up to fight against kaiju, that would be sweet. So ridiculously sweet. It'd be sweet-diculous. You're speaking out of turn, you say. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute, hold up there. You're taking this at face value? Why wouldn't we? Come on! We're talking about ancient China here. The idea of giant robots existing there is utterly preposterous. Not preposterous. Bart's right? Yes, exactly. Out-of-place artifacts, right? Is there really a robot buried inside Chiyo Mound, ma'am? That's what our excavation intends to find out. Do you think the DC remnants were onto the same thing? Yes, I can only assume they somehow got information about the Chokijin that led them to Chiyo Mound. What do these Chokijin look like? What kind of powers do they have? According to ancient manuscripts from the region, there's one Chokijin in Chiyo Mound. It is said to take the form of both dragon and tiger. It has power enough to alter the fate of the entire nation. Oh my god. It's real. Both dragon and tiger. Oh, I can't fucking wait. Oh, I can't fucking wait. I'm so fucking excited for this. Oh, this is gonna be so fucking cool. Changing the fate of an entire nation. No wonder the DC remnants wanted to get their grubby little mitts on it. And the appearance of the unknown makes the existence of these Chokijin more credible than ever. That's right. Doctor, are these Chokijin the kind of thing that people ride in? Ancient manuscripts claim that certain people can ride them if they're chosen by the Chokijin, that is. So you have to get chosen, huh? That seems to imply the Chokijin have wheels of their own. Oh man, mysterious ancient super robots? I want to ride one so bad. Not just anyone can, do you say? Well, yeah, but how do you even get chosen? Your guess is as good as mine. In any case, we'll need to actually excavate the Chokijin before I can give you any better details. You plan to continue the excavation after all that? Absolutely. This calls for further investigation, including looking into the connection with those unknowns. Yes, I'm interested in that myself. But it wouldn't surprise me if the DC remnants or those unknowns showed up at Chiyo Mound again. I'll discuss it with the Far East Theater headquarters when I file my report on the situation. If possible, I'd like to request a squadron posted here to defend the dig site. That would be very, very much appreciated. You know, you might want to consider telling the Tesla Lab about this one. The Tesla Lab, as in the Over Technology Research Institute? That's the one. You're always better off getting help from them when it comes to robots, no matter what time period they happen to be from. I don't think they'd be very accommodating, at least not immediately. I'll put in the good word for you, don't worry. Pardon? His father is Dr. Jonathan Kazahara, director of the Tesla Lab. Oh really? Are you sure that's alright? Don't worry about it. I'll just eat your phone number, Doctor. And let me get your private email too while we're at it. Sorry to disappoint, but I don't keep any accounts other than my work one. Oh. Dang, is she the same type as Dr. Hadam? Nice try, Lieutenant. Hey, I'm just getting started. Bro, you are engaged. The fuck are you doing? DC remnants are one thing, but those skeletal creatures defy all explanation. And then there are the Chokijin to consider. I don't like the looks of any of this. Think it's a harbinger of things to come? Yes, we may be looking at a conflict as bad as the last one, or worse. XO, have the ship return to Izu base as soon as the detached squadron arrives. Yes, sir. Platoon, what are you getting from your analysis of the unknown skeletons? From what I've gathered so far, they appear to be akin to living creatures. Living creatures? Yes, sir. They don't have any heat or metal signatures that mobile weapons tend to have. But they're still not exactly living creatures either. They're unknowns in the truest sense. Do they seem like they're from Earth? I can't be sure yet. I'm still investigating the details. Which means it's also possible that they're not from this world. I can't say anything about the Arrogators, but I can say that they never use such things. Say, Kyosuke, you mentioned hearing them talk back there? Yes, sir. It seems like Excellent and I were the only ones who heard anything, though. What was that about, anyway? I'm glad Kyosuke heard it, otherwise I think I was crazy. Oh, what if I'm a late-blooming psychic? It's more reasonable to assume that they directed some kind of thought wave at us, and you two were the ones who picked it up. Jeez, you're so unimaginative for a teenager, lad. Why do you have to be so practical all the time? So why were Kyosuke and Excellent the only ones to hear the unknown's voice? Perhaps they have something in common that the rest of us don't. Oh, something in common, huh? Does that ring any bells for you, Axie? Well, it could be our tender mutual affection, teehee. Be serious here. Oh, come on, I was kind of serious there, okay? If considering things that Excellent and I have in common, maybe the accident? But that doesn't make any sense. What could those things be? So, anyway, Lamy, didn't you mention a warp right before those Skelebones showed up? How'd you figure that one out? I was curious about that too, actually. That was a blunder. Do you know more than you're letting on? I'm not sure if I'd what to say. It was just a feeling I had. Besides, they seem to have similar technologification as the aliens. If the readings were identical, sure. But then the Hagane would have picked up on it. You're putting me on the spotlight here. I think you know something about those unknowns. Or is it non-alien warp technology you know about? Goodness gracious, no. Oh dear. I just remembered that the angle needed some tuning. I'd better get going now. How could I be so sloppy? Is something other than my linguistic system damaged? So, you didn't even get to dig it up? No, but now I have proof. Those unknowns made sure of that. It's that chick! The sister of that dude that is like developing those other two units. Yes, I saw the data. A pity they're not exactly prospective clients. And she's from like, whatever institute. Anyway. Goodness, is she looking to open market with non-human customers too? What's this proof you're talking about? I believe the unknowns appeared precisely because the Chokijin sleeps beneath Chiyo Mount. That may signify the Dragon Tiger Chokijin is close to awakening. Your failure today complicates things, doesn't it? Now your superiors and our friends at the Earth Cradle know more than they need to about the Chokijin. Oh, no worries there. They don't have time to waste indulging some whimsical fantasy. And in terms of firepower, you've provided us with more than enough as it stands. I should hope so. I'd like to ask a question, though. Yes? My men made contact with an R1 mass production prototype at Izu Base. Did you really not want us to steal that? That's right. Curious. It's a cutting-edge Mao machine, just like the Wildfalken. And it remains unnecessary. I suppose that means there's something in the Earth Cradle that we don't know about. And what of the Chokijin excavation? I'll be laying some groundwork with the LTR Institute. So, you want to leave the excavation to them? That's right. I'll arrange for it to be sent to my company as soon as it's dug up. Gracious, she's a nasty one. She could have done that from the start and saved us the trouble. Of course, I suppose having DC Remnant swoop in and abscond with it would have been ideal. You'll be getting your supplies through the usual channels. As for my price, I know that much by now, Rose. You want our information, yes? You learn fast, and with that, I bid you adieu. Nothing like a mutually exploitative relationship. Alright. Let's go ahead and save real quick. And yeah. So like I mentioned, I'll be doing that past mission off screen. And then, by next time we should be fine. That Chokijin they mentioned. If you are a fan of SRW, you know exactly what's coming up. And I can't fucking wait. Because that is probably my favorite super robot in the whole series. At least in the whole SRW franchise. So far. I can't fucking wait. I really can't fucking wait. I don't know when we get it. I don't know when the fuck we get it, but my god. I really want it. I want it so badly already. But we'll have to wait until next time to see what happens. Will they excavate it? Will we get that cool new super robot? Who knows? But for now, let's swap on over to the ending screen.